quote. Apparently, I do this in this fireside chat. Yeah. And we welcome our guinea pigs to this episode. Let's go round robin and introduce someone else and how you're connected with each other. Let's start with Doreen.
So just pick anyone I want to introduce?
Yes.
Okay, well, I will pick Regina because if it weren't for Regina, I wouldn't be a part of Mingle. And I met Regina, gosh, I want to say
a few moons ago,
5 years ago, a few moons ago, a few dozen moons ago. We had the privilege of participating in the same multi-author book, and I got to meet Regina. And a few months after that initial experience, Regina said to me the minute she met me, she knew we were going to work together. So here we are, still doing things together, multiple moons later.
Very true. Very true.
Very, very true.
Does that mean I'm up next?
I think that means you're up next.
All right. Well, I'll introduce Marissa. Marissa and I have known each other for even more moons.
Yes.
Gosh, what? 20
couple decades-ish
years. Since we were wee babies, of course. Not quite. Anyway, we met in college, and we met in college and have been friends ever since. Even when we've had long periods of time where we've been disconnected, it's always been like, she's always been one of those people that, like, the second we're in the room together, it's like no time has passed at all. So yeah, this is Marissa. She was actually just in my house this weekend, and she is now no longer in my house physically, but is here digitally.
You put her in your computer. What's going on?
That's right. She's in my computer now. She's tiny.
Yes.
All right.
So I
get
guess
to introduce
my
Darcey.
turn, and I get to introduce Darcey. And
yes, or Doreen.
Yeah. I know just a little about Darcey, but I know we have a few things in common, and one of those being that we share a love for helping people in their spiritual growth, and that let's see, what else do I know that we have in common? We both have we don't have a husband in common, but we both have husbands.
A husband. We both have a husband. But not the same husband. I think that's an important distinction.
Yeah, that is an important. I have a husband also. We're having this conversation over a couple of days ago.
I have no husbands.
I like that husband.
So, but I'm looking forward to when I get to meet Darcey IRL. So
nice.
Yes, very much so. So it is my privilege to introduce or welcome Doreen. Doreen is, as it says, a bookkeeper with heart, and she does the work that puts fear into my body by working with the IRS. I won't lie. It's just the one thing I'm afraid of. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, because then the IRS can say, we're going to come audit you. Here, I'm going to bring this stuff down on me. But she is magic with numbers, and is helping me get over that, that anxiety. I guess it would be an anxiety, not a fear of working with money.
Your dinner's in the oven.
Excuse me, working with numbers. So she has commonality with spiritual background. I hear a voice going.
Yeah, hold on. We may need to mute you, Doreen, for a second.
On dinner?
Okay.
Sorry, it throws me off track. It's like I'm hearing the voices in my head out loud. So
Charles wanted to be on the podcast today.
He actually never wants to be recorded live or any of those things. I've been texting him since I heard him walk back in the door. Like, don't, but no, it's all good.
All right.
He's gonna go eat now.
So what is he having?
He's having steak, a baked potato, and string beans from our garden.
Oh, very nice. The string beans that keep on going from your
Yes,
garden.
the string beans
So,
keep on coming.
I am going to, so this is apparently, I do this, either you're aware of it or maybe unaware of it, but what do you refuse to throw away, even though there's absolutely no good reason to keep it? Who wants to go first?
I feel like that's so easy for me. I think I should go first. Paper. All kinds of paper. Old bills, like all the things, because I have to shred that stuff and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I don't like doing it, but I have to. So I have more paper in my life than I need. It also is the accountant in me. I get every receipt, whether I keep it for a long time or a short period of time. So yeah, paper.
All right. All right. So how much paper do you accumulate before you have to do something with it?
Well, I take paper that I use, like print on one side and don't need, and I rip it in half and then like write on the other side to like just take notes. Or I use the second side and then it goes in the shredder. I guess I fill a box, like a copy paper box, before I will take it to get it shredded.
So at least you're not having like mounds of it surrounding you where it's going to swallow you one day. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Who's next?
I can go next. I am very guilty of piling up glass jars because I use them to store stuff like leftover soup or or, you know, like if I'm painting or doing craft projects or, yeah, they're good for storage. And I don't like to store stuff in plastic or like food stuff in plastic. I don't like to use plastic. So I save glass jars a lot. And I have too many and I should recycle them.
So how many do you have?
Right now, not very many because we just moved, but so I purged.
But you're working on it?
Purged them all. But they pile up pretty quickly after a bit. Oh, and like on the other extreme are takeout containers, because I'll bring those to everybody else's function so that I don't have to use all my glass containers or glass containers when people come to my house and want to take my food.
You can send them with the takeout containers.
Yeah.
From Shea Marissa.
I love how we're building systems around the stuff that we refuse to throw away.
Exactly.
For sure.
What about you, Darcey?
There's a use.
There's a use. Well, I have a guilty pleasure, if you will, but the paper, the brown paper that Amazon uses to stuff the boxes so it doesn't rattle, right? Supposedly to keep things safe. I like to keep those because one day I will make a journal out of them. Well, I'm in San Diego right now, and my daughter thankfully helped straighten up my room because it was cluttered, and she recycled all my paper.
Oh,
And you're feeling the loss.
There will be more.
Yes.
I
It is
didn't
so much
say anything
easier to
while I
get
was
rid of.
there.
It is so much easier to get rid of other people's stuff than it is our own, isn't it?
That's
Apparently.
I can organize everybody else. I can get rid of all their paper. No problem. My own paper, forget it. I feel a little bonded.
So funny. So funny. You know, I actually I used that Amazon paper, that brown paper for wrapping paper last year. I did. Yeah, it's perfect. It was like you had to kind of get a little bit creative with the larger things, but I was like, actually, this is like really, really great wrapping paper. And then if I had been more crafty about it, I could have like done some mark making on it or something, which actually leads me to the thing that I can't throw out, which is anything that could potentially be a mark maker or become an art supply in some way. So actually, Marissa was at my house just the other day and there was some string on the floor. And I was like, where's this string from? And I was like, I should just throw this away. And I was like, but it's good string. Like, there was like of string that were just like this long. And I was like, but it's nice string. So I put it in a drawer.
There's so much potential. So much
It
potential.
Have so much potential. Like I have these, let's see if I have one of them here somewhere. Actually, I know I have one right over here. Hold on. I'll show you. See if you can guess what it's from. Maybe I don't have it right here. All right. Well, maybe not. I thought I had one right there. There's a little brown cardboard tube. It looks like a paper towel tube, but it's just like tiny, tiny little one. And it's from the tiny rolls of trash bags. And every time I use one of those little, why is my camera, sorry, my camera's being funky. Hold on, let's see if I can make it. Let me turn it off and on. Nope. All right, I'm going to put someone else at the center. There we go. We can look at you, Darcey. Anyway, I always look at it and I'm like, this would make interesting marks. So I have like 6 of them in my drawer somewhere, but I can't find them now. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Hold on, I think I can put myself back now.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I envisioned. That also reminds me of the plastic center for an adding machine roll tape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
like
kind of the
marks.
same.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Yeah, I was like, because I use watercolors, and I was like, this could be interesting to make like circles on the watercolor if I get it like wet enough, and then kind of make some marks in it. So
yeah, fun. And then when
There
it
we
starts
go.
kind of disintegrating, it'll make more of a like a flower center type of thing. That could be fun. That could be fun.
all
So-
sorts of cool stuff.
Based on my screen, we're going to kind of go round robin. Okay. So, Marissa, I'm going to give you Doreen's guilty pleasure of collecting paper. What would you do with all that paper?
Oh, geez. What would I do with all of that paper? I'd give it to my kids as scrap paper. My kids draw a lot. They are avid drawers. So, yeah, that's what they would be using it for.
All
And
right.
if you need some, I can ship some off.
Y'all are kind of co-located, right?
You're still in Rochester? So, yeah, so it's not like super close, but it's not super far either. Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay.
It's a drive.
Moving over, we're going to take the glass from Marissa and give it to Regina.
So actually, I have a few glass jars myself. We use them for salad dressing. So we make our own homemade salad dressing. And so like jam jars and like sauces, especially like if you get like a teriyaki sauce or something like that, if you save the glass jar and then make salad dressing in it, make salad dressing jar.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'd probably use it for kitchen-y stuff and also for, you're not going to believe this, art supplies. So I know it's crazy that I would say that, but actually my water container for when I paint is actually an old honey jar.
Nice.
That's cool.
All right. So I'm going to take those center tubes from Regina and I would collect a bunch of them and take that string that you found and tie it together and then use that to hold my paintbrushes as I craft.
Oh, that's cool.
They get, they have paint on them or whatever, and then stand them up in there until I'm ready to use them again.
That's a cool
actually
idea.
A brilliant idea. I like that.
It is. I thought you were going to say you were going to use it as a cat toy.
No. Well, when I first looked at it, I won't lie, it looks like a cookie. It does. Those long, I can't remember what they're called, but they're
I know what you're talking about. They're like a Pepperidge Farm cookie.
Yes,
with the
those
stuffing.
Right, they come in a can.
There's like a chocolate one or vanilla. Yeah, vanilla.
Pirouettes.
Or like straw.
Pirouettes.
What are they called?
That's
Pirouettes.
right.
Pirouettes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to buy those.
So everybody knows it's food, cookies.
It's always food. We're hungry people. It's dinner time, technically.
It
For
is
me,
snack
at least.
time.
It's a little early, but it's always food time.
I ate already, so I wouldn't be starving.
So we're
Smart.
going to take the brown paper, which is what the song, I can't remember, is it Sound of Music? Brown paper packages wrapped up with string.
Packages tied up with string. Yes.
That's what I was using the paper for, right? So now we're passing it to Doreen. What would you use the paper for?
Different
I
paper,
think-
Doreen.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a great question. And I was thinking about it because as you were doing this, I was like, okay, I have the paper. What would I do with this paper? And I think that I would do two things with it. One, I would give some to Tommy because he is a paper fanatic also. And he does a lot of shredding for me, but he doesn't do it well enough for him to have a job at it. Doesn't get the pieces small enough. So
Carlos
he would
likes
have
to
a
shred paper too.
heyday.
Tommy is a dog, by the way, if you're watching.
Oh, yes,
Speaking
Tommy
of
is
which,
a dog.
we
Tommy
have
is
some
a
people
Jack
watching
Russell
along.
puppy.
Who we got? Who we got?
And the other thing I would do is I love Regina's idea, and I think I would use it as wrapping paper, and I would decorate it.
Mm. Nice.
Exactly how it would depend on my mood.
Yeah. For those who have that same fetish, those who are watching this, I'm declaring an unofficial competition challenge that all the brown paper that you get from Amazon, that you decorated for wrapping paper for Christmas, brown, and tie it up with string and flood pictures to whatever platform you're watching on, if you can do that. I don't know if you can do that on YouTube. But
And if you can figure out how to tag us, feel free and do that too.
Yes, we could do that for.
wouldn't that be fun?
We have a Mingle holiday party called Mingle Bells, and we have all our members from all over the world. But we actually we ship the presents to each other through. It actually uses Amazon as the service, but you can do it through. You could manually send it if you wanted to, but because I was like, ooh, we could do a thing for Mingle Bells where we like wrap the presents in the brown paper, but might be some
Amazon's
additional
probably doing
shipping.
that for us.
Right, Amazon is sending the shipping paper for you. Then you regift for someone else. There we go. That's funny. It does look like we have some people on watching, so I would love for you to say hello. We've got somebody watching on YouTube and somebody on Facebook. I'm wondering if it's Rachel. Rachel usually comes in and hangs out with us. So say hi in the chat if you're here watching.
Yes, please. Okay.
All right. What's next, Darcey?
Do you have a specific cup, fork, chair, side of the couch that is unquestionably yours?
Yes.
And what is it? What is it? And how do you keep it, especially if you're in a partnership? Like I'm the matriarch at home, so it's mine. Here with Mike, as we're coupling, it's a little bit different. So how do you declare whatever it is as yours, Regina?
So I mean, it's honestly pretty easy because I think both Elizabeth and I are pretty specific about like the things that we have. So it's like this one's mine and this one's yours. It's not usually like a set, but like the couch, there's one side that's her side and one side that's mine. Monica's playing along. She says yes to all of this. The fork, it's not so much about it being like a specific fork, but there's two forks that come in the set, and I like the little salad forks. I have a small mouth. The long forks are too big. Like I don't enjoy eating off of those. It's funny because whenever Elizabeth's mom comes to visit, she's like, why do you eat off that tiny fork all the time? And I'm like, why do you eat off the big fork all the time? But like, so I have a specific type of fork, and it's almost exclusively like I eat with those forks and she eats with the other forks. So it's pretty much just kind of like, we don't have to fight over it necessarily. We just decide right away, and then it just becomes the thing. Monica says she does this even at other people's houses.
The little forks or the big forks?
This is mine. I'm going to be here.
I actually like the little forks also. So I suffer from that same affliction, twinsy. And we have 4 or 5 3-tongued forks that are all Charles's. He likes the three tang, whatever they're called, tongs, tangs, whatever.
Yeah.
Tines. And if we run out of them before like get them washed, I will wash them just for him to have them with the next meal because I'd like him to eat off the fork he enjoys. So we don't fight over forks either.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just kind of claim though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy that way, you know? Yeah. I
Marissa,
like
you
that.
don't get to have anything of your own, do you? You have 3 children.
How old are your children?
Yeah, I have 3 girls, and they are 15, 12, and 9. So I get what's left. So
I can relate to that too.
yeah, that's where it is.
That
Yeah.
dynamic will change. That dynamic will change. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although I will say with glasses, like they don't get to use the glass. I mean, they still do, but generally speaking, like they have their cups that I've started buying the plastic cups that look more like glass because they like the grown up ones now.
Fancy ones.
So the glasses are for me, but I did switch to now I buy like mugs and plates and bowls that are all like studio pottery kind of things. So they're all mismatched, but it always gives me something new to look for when I'm out like at antique shops or whatnot.
That's cool.
So if they break, it's okay. I can just go look for a new one.
Yeah.
And I don't care if they use them. And if it gets broken, oh well. But I got,
More reason to go shopping.
Well, I mean, it drives me nuts when like pieces of sets are missing. And with kids, things would always be missing. So it's like if it's not a set, it doesn't make me upset if it's missing. So we just don't do sets.
That makes sense.
Alleviate the anxiety before it even happens.
Well
Well
done.
Exactly.
So we just have like lots of pretty things that I like using, and I love antiquing, so I can always find something inexpensive to add to our eclectic collection.
Nice.
And it's fun to use. And we all have our favorites. So
Yeah.
Very cool.
uh-huh.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I don't get to have a favorite yet. It's whatever's clean.
There you go.
My favorite is if I didn't have to wash it. There we go.
Yeah.
That's like we
And
always
you don't
joke
have
that,
to
like,
wash it after you use it too, right?
mhm. It's like the best dinner is the dinner you didn't have to make.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Darcey?
That does taste good when you don't have to make dinner. Yeah.
Right?
Mine is my recliner, and I've had my recliner for going on 2 decades now. It is mine, and everybody knows it. And so, my youngest granddaughter likes to pretend that she's not going to get out of my chair. She's taller than me now, so it's like, dude, get out of my chair. This is mine. It does have a tear in it, and bless her pointed head, she stuck her toe in it and made it bigger. So,
no.
So then my daughter's trying to get rid of my recliner. She's going, Mom, let's buy a new one. No. Same thing with my car. Mom, you need a new car. No. It's like everything is fine. Don't disrupt the energy, So yeah, my recliner.
I just got it worn in, right?
I got it exactly how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
True. Okay, what is an everyday task you avoid like it's a major life undertaking? Marissa.
Marissa looks like she's ready.
No, I was swatting a fly.
That's actually funny.
It's okay. You got volunteered now, though.
No.
Wait.
Oh, goodness. Probably putting away laundry. because it's just going to get dirty and have to be done again. So that's probably it. I have many bins of clean laundry that just sit and get rifled through.
That's okay.
Yep.
All
I
right.
can also relate to that. I empty the dryer when I do the next load of laundry that has to go into the dryer. But the everyday task that I avoid as much as possible is definitely opening up mail. I feel like I deal with so much paperwork that I don't want to open my mail every day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. A hazard of your industry. Mine would be vacuuming. I
With
am not
2
a fan of
cats.
vacuuming. It's a constant all the time, but honestly, it's because I don't want to move all the furniture.
Mm-hmm.
So if I vacuum, I'm more.
It's a workout,
I'm
right?
like, can I just vacuum around it? Well, it's a workout, but also like I have a lot of like, I don't know, maybe arthritis, or I have all sorts of issues with my hands, and so like vacuuming actually just like bothers it makes the swelling in my hands more so. It always like my hands hurt after I finish vacuuming because it's like heavy and maneuvering all the stuff, and so vacuuming has got to be my thing. I'll clean a toilet, no problem, but vacuum, no thank you.
Mine is cooking. I was the main cook for 25 years of my marriage. And it got to the point where I would cook and then no one would eat it. And I would get so mad. And then it's like, why am I doing this? So I stopped. I refused to cook, except for big holiday meals. I enjoy that because I'm going to eat it. So it's like, but, why? Why do everyday stuff? Yeah. So no, do not enjoy cooking at all. I don't mind, being what is that called? A sous chef?
Sous chef, yeah.
I'll chop up stuff, but you decide what it's going to be. And I'll support you. Support you 100%. So next
you
on
made
that
a mean
list,
egg sandwich, though.
Thank you.
It was very good. I had it twice.
Yeah. Have you had an ooey gooey sandwich that you've been home?
Yes.
So I love ooey gooey fried egg sandwiches.
I love fried eggs, period.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're back on food again.
Right.
See, it's just it's the hungry time of the day.
Yeah.
So what is your personal operating instruction that people should really know about you? Like, don't use this one, but don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
This is a hard question.
Like strangers or like Monica's popping in here. She says, growing up, what is she? I think she was adding to the last conversation. We'll give everybody a little time to think about that one. Growing up, we were color coded so my entire life. So now I have everyone in the house has everything that's theirs just for them. Like she does have a color coding. Cleaning is the thing, and putting away the dishes is the thing that she does not enjoy. Figuring out what for dinner every night for the rest of my life.
Sometimes I don't want to do that either. I can relate to that. Why is it my job to figure out what we're going to do?
She also says the thing you should know about her operating system is say less. That's definitely true. I feel like mine is like similar to that, but like it's not say less, it's like get to the good stuff. Like I'm very okay, here's how I would put it. What you should know about me is that I am not going to engage in small talk. And so it's not that I'm being like being rude or unpleasant. I just like, I forget to do the, like, I'm just in an ongoing conversation with you. So like the pleasantries of like, good morning, how are you? Like all of that stuff. I'll just come in and be like in the middle, like leave off from what we were talking about the last time or jump like directly into the middle of it. I'm not good with the pleasantries and the small talk part of it.
So don't get offended.
Yeah, don't be
that.
offended. It's not
Yeah.
that I don't want to talk to you. It's just that like I just see you and I as in an ongoing conversation, and like we never left it. So there's no need to start over.
Yeah.
We just hit pause.
Yeah, right? I just like walked out of the room and came back. What about you all?
I'm still struggling with this question. How about you, Marissa? Are you struggling?
I am.
I mean,
I feel like I need a
most
repeat
obvious
of the
thing-
question.
Okay, I can answer this question for everybody. Marissa, you should know. Marissa's operating system is that she's going to make some weird noises, and you should definitely know that that is a part of the journey, and just go along with it. There's going to be squeaking and bloop, 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 bloops, and like all sort of just sound effects that are going to come out.
It's
And
probably
you
true.
should roll,
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
You should just roll
Yeah.
with it. You can join in. That's cool too. Join in, add your own sound effects.
Yes.
That's-
I would add to that the more you hear, that means the more comfortable I am around you, because that means I am unmasked.
Ah.
and
So
left
you're being
there.
real.
So this is how I know, because there's no mask. Okay, this is a fun game. So Doreen, what you should know about Doreen, her operating system, is that she is going to account for every single thing
I
for
knew
you. Like
that's
you don't
where you
need
were
to,
going to go.
like you, if you go to Doreen's house, she's going to tell you where everything is. She's very thorough and thoughtful in her accounting. And so she's going to tell you the whole situation. And so if you are listening to a story or you are going on an adventure, that it will be a very detailed experience. And I'm not saying that with shade. I'm saying that with love, because it's like, she will give you the thorough rundown. I never had to question where something was in her house, or if I could ask for something or ask a question. She's very, very open to that and will account for it. Would you say that's true?
I definitely would say that's true. And as soon as you started talking, I was like, we're going to talk about how I account for everything. So I'm an accountant, and apparently it's not just what I do for a living, it's the way I live, apparently. And I didn't know this until Monica and Regina stayed in my house, which brings me back to a comment that I saw Monica made earlier, that if she goes to somebody's house and she uses a cup, it's her cup for the rest of the visit. That happened in my house with my coffee mugs, because I collect those Starbucks, like they're called Discovery, but they were like, you were here before they were Discovery. So everybody had their own city that they were using in my house. So we just kept rinsing them and reusing them for tea and coffee.
That's awesome. Yeah, it was a great. All of these ladies on this call are great hostesses. So Darcey, do you want me to do yours, or do you want to do yours?
No, you can do mine. I'm interested.
So Darcey will grandmama bear you. She will stubbornly love you. And it will be like you will try to do something and she'll be like, no, I got you. I'm going to stubbornly love you through this. And yeah, she's everybody's grandmama bear. Like she's going to come at you with a big heart and a big hug and sit your ass down kind of energy.
But she's not going to cook for you.
But she's not going to cook for you. But there
I
will be food.
I will
She
find
will
your
feed you.
food.
She will feed you. So yes, yeah.
I want to add on, because I have two that are, I guess they're boundaries. The first one is, don't touch any food on my plate unless you have a conversation with me first. So it's like, so Mike, my partner, Islander, they share food, right? And this is while, half Japanese and, type of thing, we didn't experience that per se as an invitation. I was the youngest kid in the family and everyone just ate off my plate. So it's just like, I'm very protective of my food. And so when he first did that, it was like, what are you doing?
I'm going to stab you with that fork.
I know. Like,
this fork that I claimed is mine will now be in your hand.
So, we've gotten past that point. Now it's like, it's okay. I understand you want to try my food. And sometimes he prefaces like, he goes, well, you order that, I'll order this, and we'll share. So he sets the scene for me so I feel comfortable. So I'm not guarding my food. It's like, so the other thing is that the kitchen, when I do cook, the kitchen has to be totally clean. I have to have space. Dishes have to be washed and put away, especially if I'm cooking a big meal. So, but it's like, things need to not be in the sink. So idiosyncrasy, I don't know, but yes. And the other part of being a Grammy bear is that the claws are never sheathed. The claws are always out because I will hurt somebody who is hurting my loved ones. So no hesitation. I know that's kind of scary.
My mama bear.
All right.
Yeah.
So last question is, of this experience, what was your favorite part, if you can identify one? And how do you feel about coming together? Because this is an outer expression of what we do within Mingle. So what was your favorite part of today, of this episode?
That Rhonda?
Yes.
Somebody's dog is barking. I have an answer for that. My favorite part of today is how Regina knows everybody so well that she could come up with the answers that we could not.
That's pretty amazing.
Love it. I spend a lot of time with y'all.
I also would say that just having the opportunity to laugh and let loose a little bit today has been good for me as well.
Love it. I'm trying to move. Let's see. There we go.
You are on the spot, Marissa.
I put you on the spot. I mean, I put her on the spot. I was like, want to come join us? She's like, when? I was like, right now.
And she was so comfortable, she's here.
Yeah.
She was like, okay.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, no, I think the best part
is Rhonda joining the conversation.
Right? No,
Love
I
it.
think I think the best part probably is just being able to just go off the cuff. When there's too much of a heads up, you can kind of get in your head, but just being able to sit with a few friends and ask just, I mean, how often do you think about what are the things that you keep that you probably don't even think about? And have those kind of conversations is just fun. I mean, yeah.
Darcey is very good at coming up with these random questions that seem like
it's not. I would take ownership, but it's not me.
I know they're channeled. I remember you saying that. So when I'm not present here live, I always tune in and listen, and I always participate in the chat because it's so much fun to listen to all the crazy things that she comes up with. And just in case you were going to do 1 minute museum again, because I didn't know if that was going to come up, I brought something from the other side of the room over here, just in case, so I didn't have to walk away from my camera. I was fully prepared.
And we have time to do the 1 minute museum.
Okay.
Interesting enough. But Regina, what is your favorite part of this experience? This particular one, not the series.
I think for this particular one, sorry, I'm trying to get myself to go in the middle, and there we go. You didn't want to leave the spotlight, Darcey.
Oh, but I do.
Honestly, yeah, I think it really is just like just getting to laugh and hang out with each other and not know what's coming. But I really enjoyed the like, what are the things that you hang on to also, and then how you had us do the round robin of like, okay, well, what would you do with this thing that this other person collects? That was kind of a fun experiment, and made me think about, now we're all going to be collecting more things in our house.
I don't feel
Glass
like I've
jars.
convinced anybody to collect paper.
Right, we're all gonna be
I
like,
really
what's
don't
your
think that.
glass jar? Sorry, what did you say, Doreen?
I said I don't think anyone's going to start collecting more paper because of me, except for the Amazon paper.
No, I already collect paper. So
Yeah, I do the like reuse the back of the paper also as scrap. I feel like that's like a I don't know, maybe that's a generational thing. Maybe it's just a crafty person thing. But so Sunflower says she loved the museum as well.
Yeah.
What about you, Darcey? What was your favorite part of today?
is bouncing all the questions off of everybody to see what their answers are and how we're pinging off of each other. And it's this kind of flows with the series, but it's just fun to get on the inside of who the people are outside of the business, because we're so business focused all the time. And it's just like, we're people too, and
We are?
we're really,
Thanks for the reminder.
we are. Sometimes we're really weird, but hey.
Sometimes.
Okay.
All the time we're really weird.
Regina's
1 minute museum
tagline is
Doreen.
weird and wonderful. 1 minute
Weird and
museum? Okay, you want to know?
1 minute museum. And so this, you're also explaining to Marissa what it is and how to do it.
What it is.
Okay, so I picked my favorite thing I've ever painted as my 1 minute museum as my favorite item because I've always felt like I was the least creative person in the room, and I did this at like Painting with a Twist with my aunt and a friend, and they both like just oohed and awed over my beautiful moon lady's hair here. And the moon is like my favorite thing on this earth. It's not really on this earth, it's in the universe. I love the moon.
Yeah.
So I have this sitting up on this top shelf across from me so I can see it every day when I'm sitting at my desk. But I had so much fun and it brought me a lot of joy to paint her.
Very cool.
So,
and
I love her hair.
Rachel went hashtag live. That is really nice. Okay, so you're coming in as a docent, if I'm saying that right, to your own individual museum, and you're going to pick up a piece that is around you, and you're going to share for about a minute about what this piece is, why it's important to you, and why everyone should love it as well. Okay, Regina, you're up. We're going to give Marissa a little bit more time.
Okay.
Can you center yourself, because what you have is really itty bitty?
Yeah, and my computer is, there we go. Okay, it's not cooperating very well. So I have these. You might recognize.
there we go.
Oh, there it is.
That's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so I have all of the chakras. Sorry, it's like glaring. There we go. That's probably better. All of the chakras as a drawing. And so this is the root. This is the solar plexus.
Wow, very nice.
So I did these when I had a practice for a while of doing chakra dancing. And so I would do the dance for one of the different chakras each day. And then from that dance, whatever I was inspired, I would sit down and actually just kind of like create an artwork based on that chakra. And this is my favorite one. It's the
Wow.
That one's the third eye. And then this is my second favorite one, which is the so that one's the creative center, and then the heart.
Beautiful.
So thank you. So I used to have them hanging but I moved my office around recently and I haven't hung all my artwork back up yet. So they'll get up again soon.
Beautiful.
So there we go.
Beautiful.
That's my 1 minute museum.
All right. Marissa, are you ready?
Oh, hold on. We can't hear you for some reason.
There we go. There's lots of dogs that
Okay.
walk around here. And so my dog likes
Oh,
the other dogs.
There.
just having a combo.
Yeah. I have my journal, and I do art journaling because
I have
sometimes it's
seen
too
some
hard
of those.
to pick words. Sometimes words are too much. So this is my piece. It's almost done. I still have some like shading and stuff to do, but this was a reflection. I did a civil rights pilgrimage through the South this past spring, and this was the piece that came out of that. And that wound up being kind of a journey of reclamation of my own name and story for me. And so what is still missing is just some of the shading and so while there's a lot of pain in that story, there's a lot of beauty too. And I think if I were to summarize and kind of give the Reader's Digest version of why it's a story of reclamation, named earlier, I'm in the process of was bending. I'm in the midst of divorce and reclaiming my main name, and being somebody who is multiracial. Living in the Northeast, I was often told what I wasn't. You know, I was too white to be black and too black to be white. And then my experience in the South was like, no, you're black, and was treated black. And so in this journey through the civil rights pilgrimage, one of the stops was at the legacy sites in Montgomery, where you have the opportunity to look at the first of the census records after the emancipation, when people were allowed to have their names recorded for the first time. And my family name is Maddox, and I know that my family Maddox was first originated in the Virginia area, spelled very specifically, and then you can go and locate that name on the memorial wall. And so to go and find that and reclaim that as my name and my story, having kind of taken that journey from, we started in New Orleans and ended in Montgomery, and say, no, this is my story, and this is my family, and this is my name, was powerful. And this was the piece that came out.
So beautiful.
Love that.
Lots of comments about that one coming in from the crowd.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah,
That's really powerful.
can you show it one more time? Very cool.
It's very cool.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, the 1 minute museum always shows out. It's always a good one.
Well, thanks for letting me share.
No,
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
very meaningful share. Thank you. I think we need to pause for like 30 seconds before I do mine, to honor what you were brave enough to share with us, and knowing that it's going out to each of us have 3 platforms that we're sharing, you know. So thank you for doing that. All right. I'm going to move on to my share, which is silly. So we needed the pause. So
I love that they're so different, though. Like everybody's got something different.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the beauty of it, is that there's meaningful, there's whimsy, and we can all feel these things all at the same time, right? And it's okay, because we understand, we love, and we're open and non-judgmental. So I think that's important. So my 1 minute museum piece are my pens. They're colored pens. They're colored pens, right? They're also erasable pens. So that's the important piece for me, and that the ink is thick and flows, because a fine tip when I'm writing feels like it's scratching on the paper, and that irritates me. So I need a flow of writing, and then I can doodle and create things with it. And then if I need my markers, I can throw my markers in there as well. But this is always with, and everybody knows that these are my pens. And yes, I will lend you one, but I will watch where you go so that you will bring it back to me. So I'm a little bit of a psycho about my pens. And
I don't think that's silly.
They are refillable, because the first set I had was not. So now I get refillable ones. So I am somewhat environmentally conscious. So it's like this. So this.
Nice.
It's important to be able to express yourself and erase boo-boos.
I love it.
So the common thread that I noticed in our 1 minute museum is all about our own creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the creativity of how we share our stories. I think that's important as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So this brings us to our close of our show. I'm going to turn it over to Regina for any announcements. And
yeah, so I'm going to bring up, trying to bring up, there it is. I wanted to invite everybody to join us for Mingle and Chat. It happens just after this call in our learning annex. So if you want to come join, you can hit the QR code there. There's more of this, more of us, more of our people that you get to come and hang out with and tell stories and get to know each other. It is called Mingle and Chat because it is just that. Come mingle, hang out, chat with us, get to know each other. And so we hope to see you there. Otherwise, we will see you again in time, game, place. Thank you, Marissa and Doreen, for joining us today. It was a pleasure. So we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.